So the second category of forgiveness that is offered in the federal student loan system is called long-term forgiveness. We discussed public service loan forgiveness, which is for 10 years. Your long-term forgiveness options are longer, significantly longer, but they also do not require a specific industry to work in. Any job, any career path can qualify for long-term forgiveness as long as your income qualifies. So as we said, the first qualification there is no employment qualification needed, but there is a much longer term of repayment before you can get forgiveness. So you need to be enrolled in an income-driven repayment plan, and you have to make payments for 20 or 25 years in one of those income-driven repayment plans. Now, you don't have to stay in one specific income-driven repayment plan. You can move around within them, but most borrowers don't qualify for all of the income-driven repayment plans, and some of them specifically allow borrowers to pay back their loans in a 20-year time frame, and some of them specifically allow borrowers to pay them back in 25 years. Some of that has to do with your income level. Some of it has to do with when you actually took your loan out, what year you took your loan out, something of that nature. Now, after you complete that 20 or 25-year loan forgiveness term, the balance of the borrower's loans would be forgiven. And you would have to make all qualifying payments, and then you would need to submit for forgiveness. But if you have been in the 20 or 25 years of payments in the income-driven repayment plan, you would qualify for your loans to be forgiven. Now, there's a caveat here. Currently, until the end of 2025, which would be December 31st of 2025, all federal taxes would be forgiven as well. But previous to COVID and moving forward after 2025, there could be tax implications. And as previous to COVID, obviously, there were tax implications. They changed that benefit, and they allowed loans from 2020 to 2025 to be forgiven tax-free at the federal level. But after 2025, it would have to be determined by Congress as to whether or not that benefit would continue. So borrowers who are in the long-term forgiveness program could potentially, if they don't reach their 20 or 25 years worth of forgiveness before the end of 2025, which if any of the borrowers that are listening to this have not even started taking out loans yet, they would obviously not be reaching 25 years of forgiveness by that point. You may need to look at saving for some tax implications in the future, but you would still have the ability to have the loan balance itself forgiven, whatever loan balance is left after that 20 or 25 year time frame.